Hello! We are the League of Nerdy Gentlemen. I'm Sam. Yes, the one you know as Sam has returned to continue playing. Don't take it personally, babe. This just ain't your story. So when we left off this rather magnificent dating sim, we had managed to stop Ariana Belasai, I think her name was, from doing a teacher, and hooked up Nolan and Akira. So if you stay tuned, fangirls, you might get a bit of yowie fun time. We're about to go into a chapter, I believe, about Isabella, which is where we did stop. Now, I noticed last time that there was two characters that I didn't really give a voice to. It was more just sort of me, but slightly girlified, and that was Isabella and Kendall Flowers. So I've decided, instead of just being basically boy trying to be girl, which is all of my girl voices, but this one just lazily, I'm going to go to two rather sort of extremes for each of them. One is going to become an ultra girl, and the other is going to become a bloke, I think. That's the way to run it. So without any further ado, let's rejoin the story, shall we? Oh, hold on. I don't believe the sound's working. Can we fix that at all? Oh. Well, this is intriguing. Back in a sec. Yeah, okay, I'm back. The sound just isn't working. No matter what I've actually managed to, no matter what I've tried to do, it's just not working, so I'm gonna try and, put the soundtrack in. We're choosing tracks that I think would be right. Starting now. Okay, yeah, listen to that groovy tunage. I think I actually mentioned last time about how the soundtrack kind of sucked, so... Okay, first things first, let's check these. Right, what's gone on since I've been gone? It's kind of disturbing what she's... blah, whatever. Really curious if the only great one for... Wow, yeah, we already know we don't like her. Every time there's party on Friday, okay, there's a party, okay, cool. Hey, blah, blah, you never did tell me about the time you're in love. Push. Finally, you don't watch the rest. Okay, right, cool. And sorry about last night. It was really abrupt. It's dinner time. Didn't mean to be a jet. Oh, no, they can't be like having trouble already. Come on. Alright, okay. I'm really excited about this unit. I think it could be the one that finally gets the people who don't normally pay attention into it. Sure, it's ready. Oh! The music just started. Ah, this isn't me playing it anymore. This is me playing the soundtrack in the background. It's just begun. Fantastic. Okay. Okay. Game, goddamn you. Sure, it's really long, but it's also incredibly exciting. I've got a good feeling about it. The lunch bell rings. It's been down to just Charlotte and Isabella eating lunch in the classroom. Ever since Akira's been spending his time with Nolan instead.
Hey, sir! Do you mind if I eat here too?
So yeah, there's the one extreme. You can guess what Isabella's going to sound like now. Wow, I think that's probably the most she's ever said to me. Ever. No, go right ahead.
Thanks! You're a real bro, sir!
Thanks, I think. She goes off to join the other two girls in the classroom.
Hey, sup, Charlotte? Hiya, Kendall.
You're both joking again. Yep, there we go. That's now Isabella's voice. Deal with it. There's no need to channel Akira. That was Akira's voice. I can't remember what Charlotte sounded like. It's been ages since I recorded this. Sorry, I just meant I'm glad.
Only if you're okay with that. Sorry, I can still give you room if you want.
Right, what was her voice? It was sort of really stereotypical sort of Adult Swim, Robot Chicken style nerd.
Don't be silly. Of course I'm okay with that.
Okay, there we go.
Sorry. Knock that off. Come on, this whole thing where we've been avoiding each other is silly.
Let's just both promise not to do that again.
Okay, I promise, Charlotte.
Oh,
What was that laugh?
you still sound like you're trying your hard. Relax, can't we just go back to plain old wild brawl Kendall?
Kendall looks uncomfortable for a moment, but laughs.
LOL. Okay, sis, I can do that.
That's better. It's really good to talk to you with all the air clear, Kendall.
Yeah!
Meanwhile, I can't help but notice that Isabella looks as uncomfortable as I've ever seen her. Quite awkwardly in their reconciliation. She doesn't really look uncomfortable. She looks quite happy, quite pleased. I decide to throw a line, leave her alone. Right. It's got to be leave her alone because I think every student's been in a situation where you're sort of kind of quiet and the teacher goes, so, what's up? And it's really awkward, you don't know what to do, let's read some messages. Blah blah blah, yeah, actually, whatever, long story, I'm your friend, blah blah blah, waifus, it's okay, all true, anyway, we check this Cat Bay. You really do that? Okay. Leave her alone. I don't want to be presumptuous. Maybe she's actually interested in what they're saying. I had to block it out though. I'm glad they're talking, but clearly I'm missing way too much context to make sense of the situation. All I can tell is that it seems like it's a long time coming for the two, and there's a lot of history between them. Although, who knows what. Instead, I just focus on my lunch and prep work for the next assignment. Still, I keep getting distracted by Isabella. It occurs to me that maybe I was wrong. She's not looking uncomfortable to the conversation. I think her mind's just somewhere else entirely. Where? I have no idea. Is she okay? I sure hope so. 3 days later. Okay. This seems about long enough for this screen to be on. Oh, clicking did it. Okay, cool. Okay, let's try something different today. Today we're going to focus on chapters 60 to 65. What? How long is this book? How long is this big-ass book? The Oxford Dictionary, the proper one, the big one, probably not even as long as that. That's where the whole lighthouse scene. I put up 3 questions on the board. No, you haven't. I'd like you to break them up into groups of 2 and 3 and answer them. Immediately they all start chattering, figuring out who they'll partner with. It has to be with someone you haven't worked with this semester though, if that's possible. Let's mix things up a little. Okay, in half an hour we'll go over each of your answers. I clap my hands and sit back down, letting them all get organised and on their own. I give them a few minutes to break apart into their own groups and actually get started on talking about them. I have no idea how well this is going to go. Sure hope it works. Okay. I love poem. Okay, bored as hell. Okay, whatever. Kinda like it. Oh, blah blah blah. I can't be bothered reading the first. 13, blah blah blah. Choosing love. Okay, cool. Can you read it? No one's snubbing me. Blah blah. Keep going. There's gonna be a chapter with her, and whatever her chapter is, I've decided that I'm gonna make it as worse for as possible because she's such a bitch. Okay, yep, still weirdoing. Okay. But before I can oh yeah, right. There we go, I should be caught enough by now. And of course, it's Taylor who seems to get distracted first. And how's your discussion going, Taylor?
Well, actually, I didn't quite get that far. I just been going over what happens with it before we start to tackle the questions.
Really?
Yes, Mr. Rook. Sorry, I've just been looking for something up for myself, because I couldn't quite remember the sequence of events.
I guess I can't really call either of them out on that excuse. And then, as I loathe as I am to admit it, as... whatever. Damn it. Alright, carry on. but try to get the questions done quickly. You don't have that much time.
Okay.
And then I turn my attention to the other group. It also doesn't seem to be being productive.
Sup, sir?
She doesn't even look up. Isabella does briefly, but says nothing. You're supposed to be discussing the questions, Kendall. You're both really done already?
Oh, not so much to discuss, sir. We're done.
Really? Isabella says nothing but nods. I'm not impressed here, and I don't believe for a second that they've actually talked about it. I doubt they've even read the chapters. I should just move on, or try to yeah, let's be a bit of a douchebag here. If you're prepared to answer them already, then let's take the first. How would you say that Takama uses grotesque death imagery as a form of emphasis in the lighthouse scene? Kendall looks up and hesitates. Then you should...
Implying that he does? The whole point of that scene is the grotesque imagery ain't there. It's an emphasize because it doesn't exist, and that's totes shocking. Like, realistically, the scene should be this bloody horror. If you think about it, it doesn't make any sense to have so many shooting deaths without any gore. But instead, all that the protagonist notices is the death, not the crazy visceral stuff. The most important gore is the protagonist bleeding, but he's alive. And not the death that's grotesque, the death is just there. It's the blood that indicates he's alive and the grotesque as he strains himself. Too long. Didn't read it. Uses grotesque life imagery, not death. You're asking the wrong questions.
Well, she's certainly a smart ass. I'm not impressed by the way she's blowing me off entirely. But I can't say that she doesn't understand the material. It's obnoxious, but I can't scold her. It made me look like a jackass. I'm going to have to handle this one. Okay, that's really interesting perspective. Good work.
Whoa, okay.
Moving on. Let's have a quick read. Again. Okay. Oh God. Whoa. Stop. Whoa. Okay. Do we get a name here? Some dude named Alan. So I'm gonna have to stop Isabella from murdering herself. Oh my God, things are getting really quite serious. Oh, I didn't read the rest. Are we still weeping? Yeah. Okay. The class discussion ends up going well enough, I guess. Actually, I'm a little surprised. It sounds like Taylor actually managed to express an informed opinion for once, even if it was with the help of Charlotte. Maybe there's a hope for her yet. When the lunch bell rings, it seems far too quick. And of course, even though I was mid-sentence, everyone immediately packs up their things. Excuse me, Mr. Rook. I sort of forgot she was a bloke for a second. Well, she's not a bloke, but I gave her that voice. Yes? How can I help you? There's something I'd like to talk to you about. I can't do this. Oh my god. Okay. Of course. Anytime. Is this what was up earlier, or would you rather talk about it somewhere more privately? It is. Not right now, though. How about after school? Certainly. Do you know where my office is? Yes, room 12, right? I've been there several times. Okay, great. I'll see you there then. Thanks. Awkward. I wonder what's up with her. I hope this time it's actually something I can help with. I'm really not sure about her. She's always so quiet. It worries me. Kendall, do you know what a gear is?
I'm having sexy shenanigans with Nolan, probably.
Kendall.
I hope so anyway. Bro deserves it.
That's not very helpful.
Sorry. They're serious. I think they've been eating lunch together on the roof. I checked there first, sis.
Thanks. It's just me, or does she seem even more aloof than usual?
Maybe you should go east yonder. I think there's a lot going on right now.
Yeah, I'm just worried. More silence. Realizing I'm just making a weird situation worse, I shrug and get to my lunch, leaving the pair of them alone. Truthfully, I don't think it helps. There's still an unspoken tension in the air. Kendall and Charlotte are chatting, but barely. I don't think it's because of me. I think there's just something going on here. Oh, well. 3:55 p.m. That's it for today. Well, as far as classes go. Outside I can hear a set of... Oh. I can rather hear a set of voices shouting loudly in unison. Cheerleaders, I suppose. Isabella's probably already on her way to my office, but before I should go, I should take a break to see if there are any new 12 channel posts. First... Oh, God. No. Oh, dear. Oh, God. Okay, right. 12 channel. Dun, dun, dun. I love the 12 channel theme. Okay, yada yada. Blah blah blah. Alright, cool. That was uninteresting. Well, that's enough dawdling from me. Time to go. Guess I got here first. Well, I can wait. I sit down and wait, tapping my hand on the desk impatiently. John is the master. I look over at my lesson plan for tomorrow, but unlike every other time, I can't see anything worth adjusting. I wonder where she could be. She doesn't really seem the sort of person to blow off an appointment like that. I hope everything's okay with her. Oh, is she dead already? Did I not even get a chance to save her? What would have happened if I'd have asked her back in the classroom? Oh God! Oh no! Maybe she got hurt. Maybe something's happened. Maybe she couldn't bring herself to talk about it. Or maybe she... I'm being ridiculous. I just have an overactive imagination, it's all. I'm sure she's fine. Something probably came up and delayed her. Or maybe she just got lost. No, that can't be it. She knows what room this is. It's not a very big school, and she clearly knew what it was. Okay, if I look for her, I could miss her, and then she could just kill herself, or I could find her dead. But if I wait for her, she might be... God, this is terrible, terrible. I've got to go look for her. If God, this is actually a really tough decision. I feel bad because I think I made the wrong decision earlier. No! Look for her. Okay, maybe something's wrong. I should go look for her. I do a quick walk of the hallways, looking around every corner, no sign. I stop by every classroom. The school's practically deserted by this time of evening. There's no sign of her. Where could she possibly be? Finally, in desperation, I do another walk of the school, checking every single classroom I pass. No sign of her. I wonder what happened. I hope she's okay. She didn't seem okay at all. I'm worried. What could be wrong? Oh no. Oh God, I feel terrible. Once the bell rings, I do attendance. But I can tell immediately who the only absence is. Isabella. Has anyone heard from Isabella at all? Anyone? Okay. The class is silent. Does anyone know how to get hold of her then? Still more silence. Alright. I'll move on. There's not really anything else I can do, but the whole thing gives me a sinking feeling. Fuck. Oh, God. A week later, and I still haven't seen Isabella at all. And the school still has no way of getting hold of her. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh. What? What? Oh, no. No, oh, shit. I think I did that because I didn't talk to her at dinner. Oh. Oh, fuck. I feel awful. Awful. It's hard not to assume the worst. There's nothing I can do about it other than feel terrible. Maybe I should have insisted or gone looking for her that evening. What could have happened to her? Still, there's nothing I can do. Class goes on without her. What do you think about the ending, Kendall? I'd really like to hear your thoughts.
Well, I thought it was good. It ends on an effective note and makes a strong impression. Plus, the repetition of the body count works well for it.
Did you think that it worked in the other parts of the novel too?
For reals, it helped keep things structured.
Good point. Any other thoughts, or anyone else? She sits down without any further words. Charlotte raises her hand and I pause before calling on her. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, you really could. Okay. You know, the worst thing about it all is I find myself thinking. Even though Isabella's gone, it's hard to even notice the difference. It doesn't feel like the dynamic of anything has changed when you're gone. How utterly horrible is that? Oh, I fucked that up, I think.